I know this girl. I saw this girl on TikTok that was like, give me some ideas for activities for like for when I'm on maternity leave. She's like, I brought puzzles and yarn. Like she's gonna like do puzzles and yarn.
I just
like
laugh.
what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be so bored. And everybody was just like, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. No, you'll not be bored. That's how I feel when I see people like and I was the same way, but like when I was pregnant the first time, like I was like, pictures of my bump, like look at my bump in this outfit, my bump in this outfit, my bump in a bathing suit, like thought it was so cute. And then like the second after I had the baby, I was like, what a fool I was, because I didn't realize like it was like the tidal wave of like what was coming. Like I thought pregnancy was cute, and then I was like, oh, it's not cute, because like what happens afterwards is
disgusting, extremely
extremely brutal and gory and might I add painful and also exhausting and also joyful, I guess, too.
It's like that. It's like that.
Mostly like
it's like that TikTok sound that's
terrifying.
like, there's not gonna be a pool, you
Yeah.
dumb bitch. There's not even gonna be a house.
Exactly. Literally. Okay, so we're warmed up.
Vocal warm-ups.
We're warmed up, except for I have now created a problem with my microphone. There we go. It was tipping over. It's all about the balance.
What do you have there? Wine? You have a little can of wine?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I have a seltzer, but
looks
I
like
also
wine.
have wine. These are two separate
Oh.
beverages that I have. A
Look at
Spindrift. Shout out Spindrift. And a white wine. Shout out white wine. This white wine is what they like a bag.
Oh, thank you
wine.
for offering me some. I'm just kidding.
You know where it is.
No, I don't.
Make yourself at
you
home.
literally just hid it somewhere.
No,
so
it's literally
weird.
in the refrigerator. It's just where you think it would be. It's exactly where you think it would be. I did
Sydney,
not
you're
hide it.
You're holding a full bottle under your shirt.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, just a little something.
Just a little something to take the edge off.
Just a little something to take the edge off.
Maybe
like you do.
Maybe I will go get a splash. Maybe
Well-
I won't. It's time. We're on the mic. This is it.
You can do it if you want. I don't care.
No, we're talking.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome back to Linked Out.
This
You
episode.
guys.
This episode is brought
fuck?
to you by white wine. White wine.
White women drinking white
White
wine.
wine.
Can I say
The
that?
waspy. The waspy wine.
The waspiest. Yeah, I am who I am, I guess. It's almost the season for red wine. It's just still a little bit, it's still a little warm outside, unfortunately. You know, I like it to be a little crisp in the air before I dip into the red wine,
Yes.
but I do like it.
I'm going to drink I can't wait for a nice mulled wine.
Oh my God. Yes.
It's gonna be
a nice
so-
mulled wine.
It's going to be
The
so
oranges
cozy.
and the cloves. God, that shit's so good.
It's going to be so cozy. We got to make that fire. We got to do a...
What's it called? Glog? Isn't it called something like that? The mulled wine?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never heard glog.
It's not because it's not that, but it's something
Glog.
it's something like that. We'll look it up.
New business idea. Glog.
I don't know, dude. We need some new business ideas.
I know. We need more. Let's segue that into our
Intro?
into our intro. Go. Intro.
Yeah.
back.
Speaking of new business ideas.
We wanted to talk about our $0 pop-up.
Oh, wait a second. Should we introduce ourselves again? So
Oh.
we haven't. I don't know if we did it last week or not, but anyway, it's kind of cute when we do.
Oh, okay.
I'm.
All right.
This is Brit.
trying to be cute.
This is Brit.
And that's Sid.
Hey.
Hey.
I thought it was cute. Okay.
We're
so-
here. No, it is cute. I do like it. In case you're tuning in for the first time with no context, because we definitely just started talking like we were in mid conversation with whoever is listening to this podcast, and we're not. And we weren't even mid conversation with each other. We just started talking.
Yeah, but that's
So-
kind of how it is.
That's kind of how it is. So
you got to jump in and you just got to start swinging.
you got to
know?
start swinging. Yeah, because you have to get the conversation flowing naturally.
You got to start taking hits.
We want it to feel like we're all in a room together, chit-chatting.
Yeah.
So, you know,
as our intro said, this is the podcast that won't help you get a job, but will make you feel better about not having one. And I'd also like
sometimes it might not.
Yeah, but I'd like to add to that. It's also not the podcast to teach you how to start a small business.
Well, we're still,
but it will make you feel better about having one, question mark.
Built in a day.
Yes, that's true.
So people, I mean, it's hard
famously not built in
famously
a day.
Not. It's hard because it's hard just seeing successful businesses that seemingly pop up overnight.
It's hard seeing other people achieve your dreams.
Yes, or you see people with like a huge social media following just selling out and like having successful businesses because they have like attentive audience that is interested in them and whatever product they're trying to hawk.
I do think we've
hawk and hacks.
Freaking hacks. I do think we've kind of have been in the era of like social media stardom as related to like rage inducing content. Like I do feel like people that like grow their followings really quickly are posting like rage bait. Right. For the most part.
Yeah, a lot of people,
like everyone's kind of in there. Like I just heard about this girl this week. This is a little bit off topic, but it's kind of blowing my mind right now. Her name is Liv Schmidt.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know about her? Oh my god. She's like, her content is so crazy rage bait, like, but she has gained like a huge following and like
is she the one that's like, she's not like the ginger, right?
No.
Oh, is she the one that's like, if you don't want to be fat, don't eat?
Yeah. She's like, the reason you're not skinny is because you're a piece of shit. Like, she says shit like that. Like, she's like, the reason you're not skinny is because you treat your body like a Honda and I treat my body like a Ferrari or some shit like that. She says like the most rage baity, like,
but like
classes,
why has she gained
like,
so many followers lately? Like I heard about her like a year ago and I was like, oh, this chick sucks.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. I heard about her on some other podcast that I had like listened to an old episode of, so I might be a little behind, whatever. Just all I'm saying is we have yet to enter into our rage bait era, and we could be doing more in that arena.
I was pretty rage baity on LinkedIn before I left.
I know. And I feel like we had more listeners then.
Yeah.
We need to get back on there.
I know. I just feel like it. I feel like it might
not be good for your mental health.
Hurt my chances at getting a job, even though I wasn't going to get one anyway.
You know, we've been down that road. There was never any job.
There was never any job, you dumb bitch. There wasn't even a house.
There wasn't even.
Yeah, but I don't know. And then also I was getting too upset. So that was another thing. Because I was just getting so mad. Look.
No, that's real.
Look, I was texting Sid last night because I posted a TikTok about how I drink a beer at the end of the day. And I call it my coal miner's beer because being a mom is like working in the mines all day.
That's funny. It's just a funny little ha-ha.
It's just like a little ha-ha. And people were popping off in my comment section like, being a stay-at-home mom is literally the easiest job in the world.
Yeah, those comments you sent me were...
And then somebody...
Cuckoo.
Somebody else was like, yes, please equate being a mom to intense manual labor, eye roll. I'm like, oh my God. And I was just getting really mad. I was like, okay, user 24612.
But how were your... did you do numbers on that post?
Not even that many. No, I mean, you know, like a couple hundred. Yeah. A couple hundred it wasn't viral or anything. When the trolls come out, about 75 comments. I'm like, what are you doing?
When the haters come out, it normally ends up being good for you.
Just like jumping off at a mom trying to make a little jokey joke.
No, heaven forbid a mom make a joke,
but it's not
about
a joke.
Drinking a fucking beer.
And then somebody was like, "You're an alcoholic."
Literally said you were having one beer. They're like, "Oh, you're an alcoholic." Wow.
And they were like, somebody was like, "Maybe you shouldn't drink while trying to be a mom." I was like, "Okay,
you guys,
sorry.
Have we gone too far?
Tell me you don't have kids without telling me."
I know. You guys don't deserve
Or tell me you're a man without telling me. Stay-at-home mom's the easiest job. All right, ho.
Yeah.
You're a dude. You're a guy.
Those people don't deserve the internet.
No, I just take it away.
Take it away from them. Like, take it away from them. They don't deserve it. They don't have what it takes. They were not cut out for the internet.
So maybe I should do...
Get offline.
Maybe I should do more rage bait
I think you should.
type stuff.
But I think you should. Well, I actually do.
I'll just be like, a day in the life of being an extremely drunk mom.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Oh my God.
First,
please.
I wake up, breakfast wine.
Please. Just post all
I'd tell
day.
you, but then I'd have tequila. Gotcha.
Hey. Dude. No, what we were going to say, though, like, before we got off on that tangent, though, what we were going to say, and I don't know what you were going to say about it, but we did have a pop-up this past weekend, and we did not
made $0
any money. Yeah, we made
$0. But also,
we learned something, though.
We did. I do have to preface this by saying it was a front yard pop-up.
Yeah.
At somebody's house. And we've done one of these before, and it was fine. Like, it wasn't like, we didn't do numbers. We didn't make.
But we did sell some stuff.
We sold some stuff. Like, we sold enough stuff the last yard pop-up we did for it to be worth it for us to do it again. Yeah. And it was not, because we set everything up. There was a band playing across the street, just a weird band that was not, it wasn't like I don't know. It was just a weird band talking about.
Shout out that weird band.
That weird band talking about heroin.
Oh.
I'm like, there's no kids here, right?
No. I saw those
it's not a
guys.
Family band.
Yeah, I saw those guys setting up. They were very like, Gen X. Like,
yeah, they were really Gen X.
Alcoholic. Not to bring it back to that, but like, I feel like they were drinking and it wasn't even like noon yet. So
well,
I can say that.
I would, if I was like,
that.
had a day off and it was like Saturday, like,
no, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Obviously, it's
I'd
different.
be drinking if I had like,
it was the weekend.
But
who am I to judge?
But they didn't. I mean, it just wasn't. They were just very loud. People couldn't like shop at our pop up because the band was so loud, and it wasn't like vibey music. It was like,
it was very off.
It was off putting is the perfect word to describe this band. So I just kind of, Sydney was in a fashion show, so she will tell us about that. After we finish telling you about the $0 pop-up, which I guess there's not much more to tell. It was East Atlanta Strut. It's like a big festival that they have in East Atlanta, and they just have a bunch of vendors like on the main drag of the festival.
Yeah.
Which we were 1 or 2 blocks off the main drag.
Yeah.
People were parking on the street we were on to walk to the festival. So we thought that would work out. People would,
I think we thought there would be more like foot traffic, and it wasn't really where we were. There wasn't really foot traffic, despite even there being like bands on the street and stuff. There just wasn't really foot traffic. I think the biggest takeaway probably is like next year, if we want to do that particular festival, we just get a spot.
We gotta go in
the actual festival.
Yeah,
because I'll never know, but I do think if we'd been there, I saw so many kids, like little kids too, like under 5 years old.
I did too, and the vendors that were in there was tons of like vintage and like
I know
stuff like that. But
and
not
those
a lot
are
of
the
kids
kind
stuff.
of parents that would like to buy vintage for their kids too.
Yeah, exactly. So
they're like very hip parents,
and I think
hip, cool parents.
Using our advertising brains, like people are not expecting to shop before they get to the shopping area.
Yeah,
I think they're focused on just getting to where they need to go.
Totally.
And they're not trying to stop.
Correct.
So I think that, we learned not to do a pop-up off the main drag in front of a weird Gen X band.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I think we learned that if you got to pay to play, kind of, because, if you want to be where the people are, you're going to have to pay a little bit to do that. And that's just a good lesson. And we probably knew that, but we just kind of thought, we'll see what happens. And I mean, truly, like, no harm done. It was kind of a waste of our time, obviously, but like, it was not the worst thing, it cost us nothing. So yeah, but I had to leave a little bit early because me and my son, the Hale of Brit and Hale walked in a fashion show for another woman's store in Decatur. Shout out Squash Blossom. We maybe have mentioned them on the pod before, but because we've done pop-ups at her store twice now, and hopefully we'll do some more this fall and into next year. But I worked when I first quit my corporate job 2 years ago. I worked for her for the summer, and I think I've talked about this before too, so I'm not going to go into it for too much. But anyway, we walked in this fashion show. It was super cute and fun. I wore her clothes, and then Hale, my son, wore our clothes, and she did a really nice shout out for Birdie and Hale, and I like put out like postcards for people to like pick up at the drink stations and stuff like that, and it was just cute, and people liked it. And you know, Hale did a good job. Like, he's 4 years old. I probably was expecting a little too much of his patience, given that he is 4 years old. I like don't know, like I don't treat him like a baby because I don't like see him that way, but I sometimes think I might treat him like a little older than he is too. So like there's that fine line, there's like a balance there, because I'm like, you can do it, and it's like, okay, he can do it up to a certain point before he's like has a meltdown. But I will say, he walked in the fashion show. He mostly smiled. He kind of tried to hide behind me, but he did a good job. And I'm excited for the pictures. Hopefully, they'll be cute pictures that we get.
Yeah, I saw a couple. The one that you showed me looks pretty cute.
Yeah,
but
he did it. He did a pretty good job. Honestly, it was fun.
Marketing.
Marketing,
baby.
Marketing 101, 102.
102.
This might be advanced marketing, to be honest with you.
So
this is the long game. We're playing the long game.
I also figured out the embroidery machine. So we have a couple
Insert
original
round of applause here.
Yes, please.
Brittany's,
It was really hard.
Brittany's been working hard on the embroidery.
I've been slaving over a hot embroidery machine.
I bet it does get hot. That thing gets going fast.
I've been slaving away, threading my fingers to the bone.
I believe
But so we had a few original embroidered vintage denim that we put in our pop-up that didn't sell anything. Nobody even looked at them, which was so
unfortunately there wasn't any customers at that one. But I do think now that we have a little bit of time between, hopefully we'll schedule some stuff this month. It's just the beginning of October now, but hopefully, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for our next thing, it's closer to
for our next trick.
For our next trick, it's closer to the holidays. We've got something booked at the end of November-ish, and it'll be good to have. Brittany will be a freaking embroidery expert by then, so we'll have I think we'll have a good selection for that, and that'll be fun. And I think good timing too, because
the holidays,
people are maybe shopping a little bit more liberally,
Yeah,
I think so. People plan on that. I don't know. Who knows anymore? Who fucking knows?
Although, does anybody have any money?
No, because that's actually the perfect segue. I'm so glad you said that. That's actually the perfect segue. I haven't even told you this yet, because it just happened today, and it's a bummer.
Oh my god!
Welcome to the bummer hour of the show. No,
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's fine. But I have to be, I guess, careful kind of how I say this, because I'm going to be talking about my brother. But I think if anything is a recession indicator, it's that even nepotism doesn't work now, because my brother my brother has a business called Barcade, and I think we've mentioned it. Eatertainment. Yeah, he talked about it. You guys, if you've listened to season 1, but if not, check it out. We did an episode with him, Pete. Anyways, so he was going to let me do some social media marketing work for Barcade, because they have somebody that works for them, but they kind of wanted to expand what they're doing and get more into TikTok and working with influencers and stuff like that. So they kind of he told me this.
They don't even have a TikTok, right?
I don't even know if they do.
I think I looked it
actually
up.
don't
I
even think they do.
Up and they don't.
But me and him had some good conversations. We talked about some like fun ideas, and it's basically him and one other owner that are kind of like still running the business. And his partner, he was like, send me like some, like just put something together about like what you know, like a little presentation, and I'll share it with him or whatever. So I did that, and he was like, yeah, he liked it or whatever. And but we want to like get dialed in. I was like, great. Well, like, can you guys like work up a brief or something like that? And he was like, yeah, for sure. So that was like a few weeks ago. And then we've had a busy couple of weeks. And I was like, he was talking about this project being at like the beginning of next year anyway. So I was like not really worried about it. But then he texted me today and was like, sorry, the project's, you know, on ice, I guess. So I owe him a phone call. Pete, if you're listening to this, I'll call you if I haven't already, and we'll talk about it. But I was just like,
oh my God,
can a dog get a fucking bone around here? If I can't even get work for my own brother.
Are you going to bill him for your time?
I might have to. Dude, I really might.
Send him an invoice for 3 hours.
You can pay me in Barcade gift cards, I guess. If you guys
he can't.
If you guys are down that bad, I mean, I don't know. I'll take what I can get, Brittany. No, I'll quite literally take what I can get. You know,
gotta go use the gift cards.
I know. We're going to New York. We're going to Barcade. That's the only place we're going to eat for the whole weekend. It's the only place we're going to eat and drink for the whole weekend.
The plane tickets are cheaper than groceries, so we'll do it.
Yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, that's fun. I was like, I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't have much to say because we haven't talked, but it's just kind of, to me, a funny sign of the times that, you know, I think it's like the ultimate, like, LinkedIn. I mean, this had nothing to do with LinkedIn, but I just think about all the times that we, like, were like, oh, I thought I was onto something, like, with a, you know, something with a job on LinkedIn or whatever, and then they just pull the rug, and then you kind of forget you even had hope in the first place.
Yeah.
Damn, that's depressing.
I mean, it's like I feel like I used up all of my trying already, and I don't have any more. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I casually like sent a couple like half-ass resume to like people or whatever, and then nothing happened. So which I knew.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like glad I didn't, you know, put my all
Where
into...
are we in the cycle of like, what's the cycle of when
acceptance?
Yeah, we're in acceptance, aren't we? Oh my God, we are. We've made it all the way to acceptance.
We're actually grieving, I think.
Oh, we're still grieving.
Wait,
this is cycles of grief, right?
The cycle of grief.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, what are the stages of grief?
I know it's like denial, bargaining. That was last season. I think we were still bargaining, honestly.
Bargaining.
Let's see. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance.
Okay,
those are the stages. I really genuinely think we might be in
acceptance
/ maybe we're in between depression and acceptance.
I think we are.
We go back and forth,
teetering back and forth.
Yeah, we toggle
depression
back
and acceptance.
Totally. The podcast that will help you toggle between depression and acceptance.
Because when it's just it's just kind of bleak out there, as everybody knows. But you know, our Birdie and Hale is still the dream is still alive.
Still a little ray of sunshine.
And it's just that, you know, the $0 pop-up really was really depressing.
That was a depressing moment for sure. That was an oof. We were like, I hope we make some good money this weekend. Like, fully kind of thought we would, and then it was just like quite literally not even
$1. I was like, I would settle for $50, you know, like just something. Just give me something.
You just need a little, but
But we didn't. But that's okay because
we carry on.
Yeah, we need
still
like,
we rise.
It's just kind of like gives us that extra push to, and it's scary to do the pay to play things because we don't have a lot of capital backing up our business right now. We're kind of a paycheck to paycheck kind of business. We just bought an embroidery machine.
Yeah.
We're
waiting for that baby to start making its money back.
Yeah, we got
it will.
It will, but so it's kind of scary to pay $250 out of pocket to go to these places. That's how much they usually cost. And then if
anybody listening, I just had an idea. If any listeners want us to custom embroider like a garment of your own, because as you know, our kids stuff is kid stuff, and you guys are all adults presumably. So, but if you have a cool jean jacket or like I don't know what else Brit can do, but she can do other things too, but send it to us. Send us an email. Tell us what you want to put on it. We have some funny ideas, and we'll do it for you.
Yeah, we'll do it for you. You can commission.
And that's you. That can be your way of supporting us too.
Yeah, and if you don't want, if you don't have anything you want embroidered, and you want us to embroider something, for you,
if you want it to be a surprise,
do that.
Yeah.
Or if you have a specific thing. Well, we do it all. We'll literally.
You'll love it.
Do anything.
We'll literally do anything, and you will love it.
You will love it.
I think.
Yeah, and if you're like, hey, embroider me a shirt. All right. If you have something
embroider
you want.
a picture of our feet on your. Because I know you guys are dying to see them.
Yeah, well, that's for the Patreon.
That is for the Patreon.
I'm
setting that up this week.
We keep making Patreon promises.
No, I'm setting it up this week. That's on my to-do list for this week.
That's on the to-do list.
I don't think it's hard to set up, but I just, I haven't done it yet. So I'm going to do it this week.
Yeah, and we're going to have
exclusive
video
content,
of our feet.
Videos of our feet.
We're going to put microphones
up
to our feet.
Yeah, we're definitely on the acceptance side. Because now we're just like fully like, yeah, we'll do feet stuff.
We'll
yeah,
do foot
stuff.
stuff.
I honestly do not care. If that'll make me $5, then like fine. That's fine.
$5.
I have to figure out a way to get some income.
Need some capital.
We just need some income.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little toe pick here and there.
Yeah, toe pick. But so we're still kicking. We're still here. We're not dead.
No, we're not.
We're cockroaches.
Unfortunately. Spooky.
We're still here. We're still kicking. We still have our hopeful small business. And sometimes you're going to get knocked down, but it's what you do after you get discouraged.
But you get up again.
You get up again.
And they'll never keep you down.
We'll embroider that on a tote. A tote for you.
Chumbawamba.
But yeah, we're still, it's like what you have to, it's the same thing with the getting discouraged while job hunting, is that you're going to have those weeks that suck, which is most of them, because you're, going to be looking for a job for a long time. And when you find one, God bless. If you find one, Godspeed, God bless. But like, it's the same thing with small business. Like, you're going to have bad weeks, and you just got to keep going, or else you got to keep swimming forward.
Well, I was talking to my other business partner today, actually. My other business partner and I, like in 2020 or 2021, started sort of like our own little agency, and we mostly did like internal communications for the first couple of years, and then we did do some like actual advertising work too, but we have been on a dry spell lately as well, and she was telling me about this article that she read, that I read like probably 75% of it. I haven't finished it, but from the Harvard Business Review, that was telling businesses basically like, or this article was posing the question, like, is now the moment for strategic hibernation, they're calling it. So like, but it starts by talking about how like when Prohibition happened in the United States, like all of these breweries went out of business, but the ones that were able to like kind of like hibernate and like kind of like shift their like operations to slightly different things were the ones that once Prohibition was lifted were able to immediately start producing again, and now are like the Anheuser-Busch, Pabst, Yuengling, like those were like the ones that survived. So they kind of, this article just talks about like, because of how much everything is changing right now culturally and socially and politically, obviously, like businesses, like there's the option to like, they kind of have like 4 options, but like the main ones were like hold on, give me 1 second, I'm just gonna look. Oh yeah, exit, voice, and loyalty. But the 4th one was hibernate. No, don't take a video of this because I'm gonna sound so stupid. God damn it, Brittany. She picks like when I'm she picks when I'm like stuttering to finally start videoing.
You're not supposed to look at me doing this. Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, yeah. So strategic hibernation could be the move for 2020 into, I guess, until 2028. I mean, bitch, shit. We're at the beginning of this fucking roller coaster in a way, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see like what that looks like for businesses here, because like obviously like DEI is being attacked and like climate like activism is being attacked and stuff like that, and but businesses like,
and AI is businesses are all getting very excited about AI.
Right. They're all getting their AI boners.
They're all getting AI boners,
sure.
And they're not like realizing that it's gonna fuck everything up. Mm-hmm. They're gonna need real people again soon, I think, after this AI fucking shit explodes. I mean, I was watching one of those like tech conventions about Mark Zuckerberg was there with his stupid fucking Meta Ray-Bans.
Oh my God, I saw that. I saw what you're talking about. He was trying to like demo his AI.
It didn't work.
And it didn't work.
And he was like, hey, sometimes it doesn't work.
No, he literally was like, I think there's just bad internet connection.
Yeah, he did.
Like, not in a room full of tech bros.
He was like,
you're not going to blame the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi is really bad.
That's crazy, Mark. Come on. That's the fucking oldest trick in the book. Mark.
He can't come up with anything better than that. So
that was me, like when I had that terrible interview that was like I could tell was going so bad with Salesforce, and I was like, oh, I think the internet's breaking up. I was like shit, I need a minute. I need to get myself together. This is going up in flames. But yeah.
The Wi-Fi is bad.
It must be the Wi-Fi is cutting out.
I can't.
Have
I'm
to
sorry.
Call you back.
I can't.
Yeah, crunch, 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 crunch.
Crinkle, crinkle. Yeah, but I mean, I think that people are already getting frustrated. I mean, we experienced frustration with fucking Shopify with our website, with our Birdie and Hale website. We couldn't get the money out of our account, and we couldn't talk to a real person.
No,
for like
nobody works
weeks.
at Shopify.
Nobody works there, and it's all just AI bots.
We weren't recording then, but if we had been, I would have raged.
We would have popped off.
I would have
on
fucking
mic.
rampaged about Shopify for 1 whole hour, and I could have gone for longer. That's how infuriating it was.
It enveloped Sydney.
It did.
Shopify
almost ended me, honestly. I was down bad.
I was like, put your computer down.
She was like,
I can't. I got to get this $400 out.
I know, right? I was ready to. Like,
it was like
go insane.
It was like we made $400 and we couldn't take it out to like pay our credit card.
Yeah,
and
I was losing my fucking mind.
And she kept emailing them, and no, everybody was like, "What do you need help with?" She's like, "I already told you."
No, it was crazy. It was so bad.
So I think
I was chatting with their fucking chatbot service. That's why it was so frustrating. But anyway,
I've also experienced some AI burnout with a bunch of just like things like subscriptions and like just other things that I have been trying, like that I've tried to like cancel, or like I don't know. I've just had a lot of the back and forth problems with these AI bots, and I just think that companies get excited about a new shiny object, and they think, oh, we don't need people because we have this cool technology that we just spent a fuck ton of money on.
Oh, for sure.
And they, program it because they want to phase out humans.
Yeah.
And they want to,
they want to be cool.
Be, and, blah, 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 capitalism, blah, blah.
Etc.
They want to get rid of the people and have the maximum amount of earnings for the minimal amount of people.
Yes.
So they get these new programs, and I just don't think, and people get frustrated. Like I just like canceled. I mean, I just was like, I'm not using this anymore because of AI bots. And I was like, well, I'll just take my business elsewhere. Yeah. I can't handle this.
To that, I want to tell you this too, because I think it's kind of funny. And I think it's going to become a bigger trend in the next couple of years. I genuinely do. Because I've already heard people talking about it, and now I have a friend who's doing it. But like, so everyone's like cutting the cord, so to speak, like canceling all their subscription services.
Yeah.
And going back to, my friend was specifically talking about how she canceled like Netflix and Hulu and Disney and everything, and she bought a VHS player, and she's been buying old VHSs at like the thrift stores and Goodwill and stuff like that. And she's like, and I love it, and it's amazing. And like, when I want to watch something, I pick one of my... It's like we went too far.
Yeah, there's
and
too
now
much
we're
stuff.
Going back. Yeah, and like actually the old way was totally fine.
How do I get...
It was never broken. We fixed it anyway, and now we're like, fuck this. Like,
how do I get all 9 seasons of Vanderpump Rules on DVD?
We can make that happen.
That's what
I can burn it for you.
Burn it for me. See, because I have a little DVD player that I got because I got it over the pandemic, and I was going to like thrift stores and buying.
Dude, that's
DVDs.
What I'm talking about. We need full collections of Bravo reality shows. If I had those on DVD, or I mean, God forbid, VHS. I don't know why they'd be on VHS, but whatever. If they were, why not? I would watch those. I would pop one of those bad boys in and be so happy to not be online, because to be honest with you, the Wi-Fi is a problem.
It is a problem.
It is a fucking problem.
It's a problem.
Mark wasn't wrong about that. Like, it is a fucking problem sometimes. It stays
the Wi-Fi wasn't
buffering.
Working at your tech convention.
It stays buffering. Yeah.
Oh
Shut up,
God.
Mark. No, you know what.
It's so like Silicon Valley.
I know. It was like actually like it was. Yeah. God, I love that show.
It's so good.
I would have that on DVD.
I would have that on DVD.
Yeah.
We gotta start collecting. Like,
I know.
We just gotta start getting our DVD collection
because
going.
Here's the thing, you guys. Not to be alarmist, but when the internet does go down, and it will, because that will be the easiest way to disconnect us all. Okay. I don't know how you guys are going to hear this podcast. I'm going to have to put it on the fucking radio, I guess. I'll figure that out. But anyway, when that happens, then what,
CD.
Bitch? You going to be alone with your thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so. You going to be alone in your bunker with your thoughts?
Also, like...
Or are you going to be alone in your bunker with 9 seasons of Vanderpump Rules?
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
Which one do you want?
Which would you rather be?
And since using this AI is, it takes enough water to power a small village. They can't sustain this shit.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna, I don't know, but get your DVDs.
Get your DVDs. Go get your DVDs and your VHSs.
Is this a business? Bravo DVDs?
I don't know.
Should we?
Maybe.
Sure.
Actually.
Should
Bravo, don't take this idea from us.
Don't take this idea.
You know you could easily do it, but just don't.
Do it so easily. Peacock, we're getting sued by
Start
Peacock.
Selling signed DVDs. Signed by Jax Taylor himself.
Oh my God, he would be sitting there signing all day.
You know he would.
In Studio City.
Yep. Yep. Well, anyway.
That guy, anything for a buck. You guys.
I mean.
Hey, us too.
Same.
Hey, same. We have something in common with Jax
We
Taylor.
finally have something in common. Do anything for a buck.
Anything.
Damn.
Pretend like we're losing our hair. Rogaine, you want to talk to us?
Oh my God. But I actually am losing my hair. What's
too.
going on?
Me too. Rogaine?
Hello?
Are you there?
Rogaine, hello. It's me, Sid. My hair is thinning.
On
More on that next week.
The hair is no longer growing out of my head. It's growing It's growing more in other places.
Tune into the Patreon.
To the Patreon. For more on that.
To see where it's going.
Just kidding. Or am I?
Well, no. We're going to find out.
All right. This episode was chaotic.
This episode was brought to you by Rogaine.
And white wine.
White wine. White wine.
White wine.
And AI.
And no, not by AI.
Oh, right. Decidedly not by
AI. And this
Anti-AI.
episode, and DVDs. This episode is brought to you by DVDs. Blu-rays, Laserdisc, VHS. Okay, that's it. We gotta go. We gotta go. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Blu-ray is a company, isn't it?
I don't know.